Hi friends, welcome to Arnav's world. Today is Biology Day. The last episode in biology, we talked about the animal cell and its organelles. Now we are going to talk about its most important organelle, the nucleus. The word nucleus is a Latin word which means kernel, which is seed. Because doesn't it look like a seed inside a cell? Doesn't it? It is a membrane-bound organelle found in the eukaryotic cells because prokaryotes don't have them. One exception is mammals RBC, red blood cells, because they don't have nucleus. And the other exception is osteoclasts, a very confusing name. It has many nuclei. Nuclei is the plural of nucleus, if you don't know. It occupies 8 to 10% of all of the cell's volume. That means it is the largest organelle. The nucleus maintains the integrity of genes and controls the activities of the cell. Yes, and it controls the center of the cell. It serves as the information and administrative center of the cell. Here is the 3D form. So now I'll show you the 2D version. The nucleus is a very important thing in the cell. Without it, no cell can live except bacteria and red blood cells. But red blood cells don't need so many genes because they just carry blood. They're more like proteins than just cells. And they actually are. Now, this is the envelope of the nucleus. It is called the nuclear envelope. Like a cell's envelope or membrane, it has two parts, which they are called bipolar membrane. The outer and inner membranes. The outer membrane is continued as the, guess it? The rough endoplasmic reticulum. Do you know this is actually a rough endoplasmic reticulum? That's why we just can see it on the nucleus in photos. And also ribosomes lay on these, just like on the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, inside is the inner membrane. The inner membrane contains all other things inside the cell. These two walls or nuclear envelope protects the inner nucleoplasm from the outer cytoplasm, which is the part of the cell. Yes, the cell. There is also another cytoplasm-like thing inside the nucleus because there wasn't enough new cytoplasm. Next, in between of these two, there is the perinuclear space because it's a space between those which is empty. And here is the nucleoplasm. The nucleoplasm is just like the cytoplasm and has all the organelles of this organelle. And in this nucleoplasm, there is a separate one. It is called chromatin. Chromatin contains all of the DNA and genes the cell needs. And even here is also chromatin. There are two types of chromatin. Euchromatin, which is this. Euchromatin is less dense and has many useful genes. It is less dense because in the middle of it will be more easier to take that specific gene than if it was outside and more dense. While the other one is heterochromatin. Heterochromatin is the opposite of euchromatin. It is just like it but more dense at the walls of the cell, the envelope of the cell. That's why it is called heterochromatin and euchromatin. That's why their names are different. Next inside is the nucleolus. The nucleolus is like a factory. This factory, like thing to easily say, is just the factory of factories. It makes ribosomes and mRNA, instructions and factories. Yes. Next, inside these chromosomes or these chromosomes inside the centrosome, the chromatin. Okay, there are many chromosomes inside the chromatin, because chromosomes are actually DNA mixed together. In a cell, there would be normally 46 chromosomes, but in cell duplication or something, there would be 23 because it would be shared equally. But again, it will turn back into 46 to reproduce again, because why not? Now, I'll zoom into this chromosome. Here, one chromosome is made of a long strand of DNA, and in one cell there is enough DNA to make 2 meters, nearly 2 meters. Again, these chromosomes are divided into 3 parts: the long arm, the short arm, and centromeres. Centromeres connect these 2 arms. When we go inside, zoom into this chromosome, we get a DNA. A segment of DNA is called a gene. If we again zoom into this DNA, we get these. It is made of nucleobases, which are adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. These are they connect to make genes, etc. They can connect to specific ones, like A can connect to T, but not to G and C, while G can connect to C, while not A to or T, like that. This nature is beautiful because of how much long DNA can be in just one cell. That means in the whole body there can be even miles or kilometers or one planet long enough. To just unbelievable. Yes, it is just mind-blowing. So this is for today about the nucleus. Bye.